Hi, I'm Mark Griffiths, Chair of Judges for the IWFM Awards. As you will have hopefully seen now, entries for this year's IWFM Awards are open, and I know me and the rest of the judging team are looking forward to assessing the entries this year and seeing what's great in FM and workplace that's coming out of the sector at the moment. I wanted to take the opportunity on this video to highlight the individual awards in the people category of this year's awards. Predominantly the IWFM Leader of the Year and Outstanding Contribution Awards. We feel it's important to celebrate the successes of the individuals at this higher level of their careers bring to the industry, and how they help to drive strategic outcomes for their clients and for their organisations, and really influence the way the sector moves forward. So I want to give you a flavour of those two entries and what it takes to enter, which isn't that daunting, and hopefully would be something you'd seriously consider after seeing this video and having a look at the awards website and downloading the entry forms. So for the IWFM Leader of the Year award, this award recognises those exceptional individuals who've had some extensive management experience in workplace and FM. Now, that typically could be something in excess of 7 years of experience in workplace or facilities management. May not always be the case, but that's likely to be the tipping point that shows that you're that experienced leader that's really made a difference over a sustainable period of time. You could be an FM or workplace professional from any type of organisation. Could be in-house, could be a service provider, account management role, and we just need you to look at that criteria and really understand it, and understand the areas that we're going to focus on in this submission. We've simplified the process this year for this award because we think it's imperative that we recognise the excellence that's out there in the sector, but not just through winners, but through finalists as well. So anybody entering this award is going to have to meet some very strong criteria, but also be confident in the fact that they are going to have some serious recognition from their peers, both in this category and outstanding contribution. We want to understand how you, as that leader of the year, is showing that leadership ability, how you're influencing others, how you're influencing the board or the senior leadership team of the organisation you serve, how you're influencing your team to deliver strategically against your organisation's strategy, your workplace and facilities management strategy, and how you're influencing other stakeholders both internally and externally. We want to understand how you are committed to continuous improvement and applying those trends and best practices in the FM marketplace and workplace sectors, and how you really drive your team or drive the culture for your team to do their best work, and how, as an impact of that, you're then creating an environment where your customers are delivering their best work. All of this just lends itself to excellent leadership, and that's what we want to recognise in this. We know there are some fantastic leaders out in the sector, and what we want to see is a real strong demonstration of this. Now, outstanding contribution is the next level. It's those role models that are in the industry. This will recognise those leading lights who are an inspiration to others. They'll have those individuals will have a positive and profound impact on the profession. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're working for one of the biggest organisations that's out there, or one of the smallest, or you could be working for any scale. What it means is you've genuinely impacted on where the industry is going, and making it evolve for the future, looking at how it's perceived in the sector, how it's driving people and performance forward. And it will go beyond the sphere of the influence of their employment to something much wider. And Individuals in this category could be nominated by their professional peers. It could be nominated by their employees. Could nominate themselves. There is no. We don't mind where that comes from, but what we want to see, what the judges will be looking for, is somebody who makes a positive and profound contribution to the profession. They've got that proven track record, both as an ambassador and a game changer in the workplace and FM space. We want to see that professional leadership, how they're an inspiration to others. We want to see that their integrity and recognition from the sector has played a key role in driving the profession forward and how it's advanced. And that passion and enthusiasm to make the workplace and facilities management industry a career of choice, a welcoming destination for future generations. And all of that will be scrutinised in this instance by a very well-experienced senior team of winners of these awards in the past in one form or another, and very well-experienced lead judges. I would encourage anybody who's considering entering either of these categories to have a look at the website, download the entry forms, and I hope these videos have given you some real food for thought on all of these categories and how you could possibly drive them forward in the future. Thank you.